We up in this thing, man.
It's a mistake to think you have the glue.
I think I gotta turn this air conditioner on right quick. I done got hot in here. Hold up.
I'm not here because of
It's hot and it's cold at the same time, y'all.
I'm here because I need to be.
Yeah, it definitely got hot in here. Oh boy.
Hello.
All right. Get this a few seconds. Well, I don't think nobody gonna show up in here yet. There might be my boy Barbecue Feeders. He might actually pop up in this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. So hey, Barbecue Feeders, if you catch this shit later on, you don't catch it now. Just know, man, we up in here, bro. Look, man. Look, y'all. Look. I said I'm out the goddamn.
Perhaps sooner, perhaps later.
I'm over here watching my. Well, I'm not just watching. I'm over here. What it is? How do I flip this thing around? I think this is how you flip it. Let me see. All right, yeah. I'm over here doing my little editing right now, y'all. I told you, man. I'm constantly working, y'all. When I'm not at work, I'm on this working. You feel me? But I'm over here watching my. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't even show it. Cause you know, hey, it get a little tricky when it comes to it get a little tricky when it comes to WB, especially on some animated stuff. But I'm watching Batman Killing Joke while editing these videos. Here we go. All right, cool, we good. But look, y'all, look, man, look. Let me get this straight. Thumbs up, y'all. Y'all see Planet Fitness? No, man, we ain't sponsored by Planet Fitness. Get the fuck out. I ain't go to Planet Fitness in about almost 4 or 5 years. We ain't sponsoring that, but it's a good shirt though. It's a nice little, comfy shirt. This is my comfy gear, y'all. I be in my comfy gear all the time in my videos. I don't really dress up and all that. I just be chilling. You feel me? But look, man, look. Let me turn this down because it might kind of be black. All right. But look, man, check this out. For everybody that watches this on the playback later, I know what I said in Blood In, Blood Out. I know what I said, y'all. You feel? I know what I said. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I said. I said, hey, man, look. Y'all run Blood In, Blood Out up. I see enough likes that show me that y'all rocking with it. I'll upload part 2 like that. I will upload part 2. I know what I said, y'all. All right? I know what I said. And part 2 is coming. It's definitely coming because I wasn't planning on actually. Yo, Barbecue Feed, what's happening, man? Oh, fuck you, man. Get up out of my comments with that. Don't get in my comments with that shit. I ain't got no chon, none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear the oral. I don't want to hear that shit. Do not come in the comments with it, man. Don't do it, goddamn. That shit, that's traumatizing. Don't do that. Don't do it, man. I can't take it at this point no more. Look. Hey. But nah, man, I'm over here just letting motherfuckers know over here for the Blood In, Blood. Matter of fact, I seen your comment pop up too. I be seeing everybody comments. I just don't respond right away because usually I be at it, man. If I'm not at work, I'm over here editing or I'm reacting, so I respond to comments late as hell, man. It might be days before I respond to comments. That's why I kind of do the live here and there. So, hey, people can see, what I might be responding to, not responding to at the moment. But I seen comment, man. Look, all I say is keep letting me know. I see you. I see Shaquille Burton. I see y'all. Or Barton. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I see y'all over there asking about New Jersey Drive. The New Jersey Drive shit is still coming. All right, it is coming. It really coming, man. But as you see, I'm drowned over here in content and shit, man. You see all the everything I'm uploading constantly, man. I'm multitasking as best I can, bro. But just keep reminding me on that because a lot of stuff that you recommend, especially Barbecue Feed, is that I'm definitely making sure I get to, man, for real. You can see that. I get to it. I might get to it a little late, but it does come now, all right? But New Jersey Drive, that shit coming. You feel me? A lot of shit over there and what it is. I'm trying to remember what I was about to say. True shit. I appreciate that, Feeders. Over there on Blood In, Blood Out, right? I see y'all in the comments. I see every single comment that pops up. Like I said, I take a while to get to the comments because I'm constantly focused on bringing y'all the next thing. You feel me? Look, I see all the movie recommendations over there, and trust me, I say my list got long as hell. I done added so much shit. I done added something called, what it is, Viva Viva, I can't hardly remember that shit. But it's on the list though. When I say it's a lot, I got something like Boulevard Nights on the list now. It's a lot of stuff that y'all recommended over there, man, that I'm throwing on the list. Like, these are stuff that I'm gonna really get to like through the week. I'm just gonna be reacting to stuff, but I'm trying to get out a majority of the shows that I'm currently reacting to. I'm trying to get that out for the people that's over here for the shows. Cause like I said, hey, I'm doing it for everybody, man, cause I like everything. I like classic movies that I haven't seen and whatnot. I like good ass shows, anime, all that stuff. I enjoy a lot of variations of art in this form, basically. I like, anyway, y'all know I like the shit, you feel me? So, Blood In, Blood Out Part 2. I know that's what you're here for. You want to know what's up with it. You saw the title. Look. Like I said, I know I said, hey, run it up. Let me know that y'all rocking with it, and I'll hurry up and crank Part 2 out. I was not planning on actually having to edit out Part 2 this fast. I wasn't planning on having to do it. I didn't think it would go up that quick, but y'all won't goddamn let me breathe, goddamn it. Y'all won't let me breathe, man. Goddamn, man. Like, I think this is man, y'all going hard over there, man. I'm glad everybody enjoying the reaction, man, because that's a movie I had fun with for real. And I say that shit's sitting on it's sitting on my watch list still right now. I gotta actually find where I can buy it for I think they got a DVD of that shit somewhere. I gotta actually buy the DVD because they ain't got it on no real streaming platform. So I gotta figure out where to buy that shit from. I'm gonna go on Amazon and check. But that's definitely one of my movies, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Man, look, goddamn, hey, y'all, Fizz in here going in on your boy. Look, man, hey, man, Part 2 coming. It is coming. It's gonna be this week. As you've seen the date of this live right here, it's gonna drop this week though. But when I say, man, I did not plan on y'all. I did not think y'all would actually like that reaction too much. Not because it's not a class. I'm just saying I did not think it would go up the way that it's going up. And hey, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all, man, for real. That show me y'all actually rocking with me, man. I appreciate that shit. But yeah, it's coming, man. Part 2 is gonna, as you see the date of this live, if you're watching this back later, Part 2 is gonna be dropping this actual week. So it is coming. I wasn't planning on actually having to edit it, but y'all ran it up. Y'all goddamn exceeded what I was trying to even go for. I'm glad I didn't actually put no limit on likes and shit, because if I actually put the limit of where I was thinking the likes was gonna be at, then it probably, I'll probably be going against my own word at this point. But because I ain't putting no limit on it, I ain't going against my word. But I did say it's gonna drop soon if y'all show me, so it is dropping. Now, with that said, like I said, I see all the comments over there. I read all the comments. I will be responding to some of those comments. As far as it go, all the movie recommendations that y'all put over there for sure, I got all those movies. We gonna go crazy over here, all right? You feel me? We gonna have fun, you feel me? Yeah, limits, like if I said something like, hey, y'all give me 10 likes, then Part 2 gonna drop, you feel me? Or I'll give me 15 likes and I see yada yada, Part 2 gonna drop. You know, this many comments, Part 2, you know, the limits feeded. So I didn't, do the limit shit. I just simply say, hey, y'all show me y'all rocking with it. I drop Part 2 soon, you feel me? And technically, the amount of likes that I was thinking about it, I didn't think it was gonna go that far that fast, and that shit went faster. And I ain't gonna lie, I started to get mad. I said, look at these son bitches over here. Like, this ain't fair, bro. I'm tired. Like, you know how much motherfucking time goes into editing them type of video? That's the long movie, man. Even Part 2 to edit, that's damn near like an hour and something I gotta break down, man. That's why I say, hey, wait till the fucking Patreon come, because that's why I'm just gonna upload a lot of stuff early, so I don't have to actually, edit, and I can just give the full reaction or whatever. But either way, I'm like, they trying to work my ass in this motherfucker. So we working, all right? We gonna work, because this type of work I want. I love this type of work. I know, like I said, this type of stuff that hype me up. That's why I had to get on this motherfucker. Y'all hyping me up like hell. Hey, I'm gonna work all day, Fizz. You feel me? We gonna work all day. You know what I mean? But We don't promote no beer comes. We not promoting. You feel me? Because motherfuckers ain't paying boy for that, so we ain't promoting that. But look, I just wanted to pretty much get the blood in, blood out stuff out the way. Basically, the overall, go back over it, sum it up right quick. Seeing all the comments so far, gonna respond to some of those, but it's gonna be late as hell because when I say y'all all over the place, it's not just even on blood in, blood out. Y'all are scattered all over the place, which I love, right? Because I like seeing everybody in those comments, not even just in the comments for me to respond to, but I love seeing people interact with each other in those comments because I'm looking at y'all like the reviewers and the reactors. I'm not even looking at myself like that. I'm in there just for the comments. I ain't gonna lie to you because I just like to learn new things about these films that, well, are now part of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? And see interesting shit. I just like to see what y'all saying in there, and then I add it to my repertoire things. These are gonna be things that I do for like the review. I'm gonna take a lot of stuff that y'all are saying, and for the actual reviews of these movies that I'm gonna do on Twitch, I'm gonna use a lot of the stuff that y'all are hipping me to about this. You know what I mean? So I look at y'all for my research in general to even do my reviews. So hey, I appreciate y'all for real. But yeah, that Blood In, Blood Out Part 2 on the way. This week is gonna drop, promise you. Other movies, New Jersey Drive, Boulevard Nights. I'm gonna try to get that out within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm gonna try to get that going. What else it was? Gremlins. Over there on Gremlins. Whoever over there on Gremlins. I'm about to respond to some of those comments. There's only a few of those over there, so I'm about to get to some of those comments. I did see the Gremlins comment. I see somebody wanted me to react to Gremlins 2. I'm gonna do Gremlins 2. I don't know if I should do that for Christmas or if it's cool to just do it at any time for Gremlins, you know. Goodfellas, yeah. Let me go with some of the movies that I did see that's kind of in this category that people probably recommended. Cause I seen a lot of classic films, y'all. I just some ran by me. I didn't see, as you can see, like Dead Presidents and all that. I didn't see stuff like that. But I saw films of that caliber. Let's say, Goodfellas, Casino, any Scorsese movie. Well, not any Scorsese movie, but a lot of Scorsese movies though. I've seen it. If it got my boy Robert De Niro or Al Pacino or well, now Al Pacino wasn't in those Scorsese movies for real, but Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, I gotta still see Raging Bull. I gotta see that. Blow. I love Johnny. I ain't about to say the name because hey, that's that shadow band almost. I love my boy Johnny D. You feel me? So a lot of Johnny D's movies, I have not seen all of them, but I've seen a lot of them. So Blow, Edward Scissorhands, obviously the Pirates of the Caribbean, other stuff with him too. But and then I just recently, did the reaction to Fear and Loathing and Las Vegas. You feel me? I'm started reading that book too, man. They got me on the book, so the book is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, the book is a little hard to understand. I think I seen somebody in the comments mention because of how I forgot the writing style, whatever the writing style is for that book. It's a little hard to someone understand, but I'm starting to break it down and get it a little bit better than what I was. So the book is good as fuck for that movie. Well, not the movie, but the movie's based off the book. But the book is dope as hell so far. That's why I say y'all be getting me into the cool stuff over in this motherfucker, man. That's why I just be enjoying myself getting into those comments after these reactions, because I'm like, y'all keep hipping me to a lot of stuff. Donnie Brasco, I seen Donnie Brasco. I seen that one, Fetus. The Buffalo Roam. Somebody recommended that over there in Fear and Loathing. You feel me? And I added it to the list. That's Bill Murray. He's the person instead of Johnny D's person. He Bill Murray, right? I added that to the list. That's why I said, hey, y'all keep hipping me to everything, man. That's why I'm like, hey, I gotta get on a lot of shit, bro, because y'all keep adding up, man. But look, y'all got the answers on some blood in, blood out stuff. I got that out the way, all right? In general, I'm trying to think, because after I get off here, I gotta go right back to editing, and then it's about 2 shows that I'm gonna react to, and I'm gonna react to what movie am I gonna look at? I'm doing it's a movie I'm doing. What is this movie? I don't know. I think it might be an anime movie. I'm not sure yet. Somebody recommended it over there on my what it was, my reaction to I think the Protector, a Tony Jaa movie. It's I think it's an anime movie, but they say, hey, so I'm gonna react to it though. Hey, motherfucker put in the comments react to it and I ain't seen it. I'm gonna see what it's talking about. New Jersey Giants on the way, man. Give me a second, you feel me? But Akira, that's one of my classic anime films right there. I seen Akira now. I love Akira now. That I think that's everybody's first like actual anime movie into like anime when you talk movies at least. But Akira, I think that's probably because in general that's a classic anime film right there. Like I ain't even about to go too deep and all that. That's gonna be too much. We ain't supposed to be here that long. Look, as far as it go though, I just wanted to make sure I get it out there. Like, hey, for the people that are in the comments, not even just on Blood In, Blood Out, throughout my other reactions, I do see everything. Like when I say I see everything, I see everything. I just do not respond right away because for y'all to even take the time to even put anything in the comments and lace me on any type of cool shit, if I am gonna respond to it, everything doesn't need a response necessarily. But I still want to be able to think about it, you feel me, before saying, nah, I like it. And just, give it the like and heart to let you know I actually read it. Not just liking it hard and skipping to the next shit. That's bullshit. So I like to actually read the comments, you know what I mean? And like to take in what y'all might be hipping me on, maybe information that, hey, I want to reply on, like, yo, and then I might have another question that I won't answer on something. So, hey, I like to think about it before I just, like and heart some shit. I'm not just with the keep it moving type shit. That's whack. But I'm letting y'all know, so those of y'all that might be sitting there and it's like 8 days, 10 days, some shit like that before I respond, I do apologize, man, because like I said, if I ain't on my 80-hour work weeks, man, in my 80-hour work weeks, I'm still reacting in real time and I'm editing all these videos in real time. So when y'all see these uploads coming out like it's about 5 or 10 videos at one time, just know that's me trying to play catch up with y'all, you feel me? So hey, the comments I get to the response part at least once I actually get why I think I'm cool. Now, like I said, I got people over here that's here for my reactions to movies and shows. So I'm multitasking both things, you know what I mean? So as far as it go, I put out, like I said, my Gremlins reaction, my Blood In, Blood Out reaction. That's why I said I was not expecting Blood In, Blood Out to go that fast, that quick. I wasn't expecting. But y'all really, really enjoying that reaction. I love that shit. So I ain't got no choice but to do it because my whole thing was, all right, let me get out about at least 4 of these shows that I'm currently watching for the people that's, rocking with the shows and whatnot. Let me hurry up, get these out. Then by next week, all right, maybe Blood In, Blood Out be up this much, and then I'll start editing Blood In, Blood Out, and then I'll put that out next week. But it's like, nah. After about damn near 5 hours, I said, I don't think it's gonna take no week almost for this shit to go up. It looks like it's going up right now, and it only been up here for like 5 hours, and now I don't even think it's been a whole 2 days, y'all, and we already at where we at. It's moving so fast to the point where when I check the YouTube algorithm thing on the studio or whatever, it's like it's showing me the amount of views and likes on it, but when I go to the actual video, it's like it's still catching up. Like y'all are literally fucking up the algorithm right now. So I ain't got no choice, man. So that's why I say I'm gonna really try my best to get this out. Yeah, I know it's coming out this week. Part 2 is coming out this week for sure. I want to actually get it out by tomorrow. I said I'm gonna buckle down today and I'm gonna really get on it to try to get a majority of it knocked out. And then, hey, hopefully I can get it by tomorrow. But if it's not by tomorrow, like I said, it is going to be in the week of the date of this live right here. It's going to be in the same week of this live for sure. So that's coming. Other movie recommendations that y'all recommended, like I said, I see everything. So just know I already added the movies that I haven't seen to my list. It's a lot of shit coming, man. That's all I pretty much want to say. It's a lot of shit coming. I see everybody. Hold on, Fetus, what you said? Borat. Have I seen Borat? Let me think. I know the Borat character. I'm trying to actually think that I actually see the movie. No, 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 no. I haven't seen Borat. I haven't seen it. See, that was one of the movies that my uncle, because my cousins, they love movies. Well, my uncle, well, all my family on that side love movies, especially with my close knit family. But my uncle, he would play that movie a lot. But I think as a kid though, because I was like, that movie came out. How long ago did Borat come out? All I know is I was still young as shit at the time. But when that movie came out, my cousins really loved the movie. But I don't know. Like I said, certain sense of humor didn't really develop on me until a little bit later. You know what I mean? Like a little bit more in age. And that movie came out, like I said, when I was at a certain age where certain humor didn't really hit me like that. So I think I seen like basically a few clips almost, like you might as well say clips, because whenever he turned it on, I would come in maybe kind of on the middle of it while they're watching it, or I would come somewhere in the beginning while they're watching it. I might chill out for like a good, I don't even know, it's less than 10 minutes from what I can remember each of the times that I did go in. And I don't know, it wasn't that I didn't find it funny, is that I don't think I got it. I didn't get it. So I was like, all right. So I dipped off. But I seen the Ali movie where it was the Ali character, the rap character. I love that movie, and I'm guessing that the similarities in comedy is somewhat the same. And I'm like, well, comedy like the Ali G. That's what I'm thinking. Ali G. The comedy like Ali G, I wasn't necessarily understanding or really finding too humorous when I was younger. But as I watched that, I was like, I was having a good ass time watching Ali G. So I'm guessing not guessing, but I think for sure, yeah, the comedy styles are similar with those movies. So I think I'll get a good time out. But to answer that, going all around, Borat, I have not actually seen Borat. I only seen clips of it that I don't even remember. So we're gonna get to it. You feel me? Because that was kind of the same like Gremlins. That was like Gremlins. I've seen bits and pieces, small bits and pieces, to the point where I didn't remember, because I watched that shit when I was like, I think 8 or 9. I only seen bits and pieces of, but it wasn't one of those movies that caught my attention as a kid. But my mom loved watching it a lot, especially around the holidays. I don't know why, but I saw for a fact, yeah, it's a Christmas movie. That's why it always came on the holidays. Okay. But I didn't really watch that movie. I only got bits and pieces of it. So I said, okay, well, I throw it on the list. And I'm glad I actually watched it. So Borat, I'm going to throw Borat on the list. Because like I said, I didn't actually see it. I only seen like little bits and pieces when I was a kid, barely enough to actually remember anything. I just know he has a funny voice, like, hey, my name is Borat, like whatever he says like that, but he got the funny voice and shit. That's about all I know and remember from it, though. I didn't, so as far as go, if it's a movie I haven't seen, like I said, but I only seen like bits and pieces, but don't remember, I consider those movies our first time reaction. So I'll throw that shit on the list. You got that one in right there, Fetus. I'm going to throw that on the list. Yeah, I'll throw Borat on there. I'm going to see what it's finally talking about, see what's funny. Little Trouble in Little China. I have not seen it. I know it's a classic film. Who's the star in that? Is it Russell Crowe? Or who the star in that movie, man? Trouble in Little Tokyo. I think it's Russell Crowe, ain't it? It's Russell Crowe, or it's damn, what's the other dude's name? He looked like Russell Crowe, whoever the other dude is. I ain't think. Cause Trouble in Little China. Or is it, Trouble in Little China, cause that's, yeah, so Kurt Russell, that's what I thought. That was it, cause I'm a Kurt Russell fan to a certain extent. I know that's one of the movies he had when he was younger. And I seen like the little, I guess somewhat little parodies, like on Family Guy or something when they did little shit. Yeah, that's why I was like Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell shit, but I haven't seen a lot of Kurt Russell movies. I've only seen Kurt Russell kind of when he's been aged Kurt Russell. Like even with what's the other movie? I gotta react to Gladiator. I gotta watch Gladiator. I haven't seen that one either. I seen again Gladiator is one of those movies. I seen bits and pieces, but I just wasn't. You feel me? I wouldn't say not interested or not entertained by it in any type of way, but it wasn't really something that I was just in the mood for, basically. So I didn't really look at it for real. But I gotta watch, yeah, Trouble in Little China. Okay, I gotta throw that on the list. I gotta watch Gladiator. I got Gladiator on the list. I already had Gladiator on the list, but I gotta watch the. I wasn't thinking about the Trouble in Little China. That's definitely coming. I appreciate that, Fizz. That shit coming. Okay, it's a good bit. Like I said, I watched a lot of old stuff, especially as a kid, because that's all I had, you know, growing up. I think any kid, you know, around the '90s era, you feel me? You had old movies, especially you was on the VHS era, you feel me? So I watched a lot of stuff, y'all, like stuff that was beyond, like before my time, stuff that was kind of around my time. I watched a lot, but I also missed a lot too, as you can see. So, you know, hey, that's one of them though. I gotta check that one out. So Trouble in Little China, I'm definitely checking that shit out. Shit, there's some quotable lines in there for real. All right. You said it should go after New Jersey Drive. Hold up, that should go right after New Jersey. God damn, you really gonna harass me about this New Jersey Drive, hey man. I see motherfucker, you ain't the only one now, Fizz. You're not the only one. Like I said, I see the Shaquille is either Barton or Burton over there. He recommended it. I seen somebody else in other comments recommend that movie too, man. And y'all gonna kill me on that New Jersey Drive, like motherfucker. I'm scared to put New Jersey Drive on. I ain't gonna lie to you because hey, like I said, motherfuckers ran it up in general on the goddamn Blood In, Blood Out. The only reason I even got the Blood In, Blood Out that fast is because it was mentioned and somebody recommended that shit in like either 187 or they recommended it in the Strap comments or 187. That's when I first seen it. I seen it somewhere in those comments and I was like, okay, well, I put it on the list. So I put it on the list. Somebody recommended American Me. I forgot where that recommendation came from, but I'm like, hey, okay. So I got to American Me, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of get the things at random, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But everything that I put on my list is like literally at the top, but then I see something else, I put something else on top of that, you feel me? But the point is, it's on top, though. It ain't at the bottom necessarily, it's at top, and then I just go from the top on down to the bottom. So, hey, you recommended this, I put it here, but somebody recommended this, I put that on top, then I put that on top, and then, hey, we got a whole goddamn tower over here, you feel me? So, at some point, I'm starting to come down from the tower to get a little bit to the lower levels and stuff that, hey, but just know, a lot of the stuff that y'all recommended, I'm putting it on top of my already list of stuff that I didn't see. And some stuff that I had on my own list, I'm kind of bringing it up because that's some of the stuff that y'all recommended. So, everything that I'm really reacting to is stuff that y'all are recommending off top. And so far, y'all ain't missed yet. I'm still waiting for y'all to miss. I'm still waiting to say, hey, I can't upload this reaction. I know y'all recommended it. I did do it. But, because I'm going to keep that shit real. If I don't like it, I'll tell you I don't like it, you know. But I ain't going to upload the reaction necessarily on, you know. That's gonna be some shit that might actually be for the Patreon if I actually run into any movies that I really do not fucking like. Then yeah, those gonna be Patreon exclusive because I know it could get ugly with movie studios. Like even now with certain movies that I react to, specifically WB movies. If it's Warner Brothers movies, those are a little bit tricky to get up here. I'm surprised my Gremlins reaction is up still because really. Gremlins might actually come down. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Gremlins reaction might come. That's why I mentioned it in the community part of my channel. The Gremlins reaction might come down. So even at the time of this live, if you're watching this later and you're like Gremlins and you don't see it, it might be down. Now, like I said, Warner Bros. It's not Warner Bros. Is out to get motherfuckers or nothing like that. Warner Bros. Is cool to a certain extent, man. Like out of maybe. I think Gremlins would be the 5th movie property that I did that belongs to Warner Brothers. Um, Only two reactions I did to their movie properties they blocked. So yeah, it sucks when you put in all the hours and shit into it, and then it's like, well, damn, like, well, what's the issue? And then that kind of throw me a little bit into a space where it's like, well, I just kind of lose the drive at that point. But I get right back on it, you feel me? But that do kill the drive a little bit. But that being said, movies specifically like Warner Brothers is kind of tricky because as soon as you upload, it's automatically blocked. You gotta go through the process of basically letting them actually review the reaction to determine if they see it's fair use and whatnot. Basically, what we go by when uploading these reactions, that it's fair use. That's the legal term, basically, meaning not infringing on their property in any kind of way, actually transforming the content and all that stuff. So Gremlins is one of those movies at the time of this live right here that's currently in the process of being reviewed by Warner Brothers. They still haven't, I guess, gotten around to it because when they do, they got 30 days basically. Otherwise, it just sits there and it's cool. But otherwise, that's 30 days, and I think they got like maybe what? I think 20 some days left, 22, 23 days left to say either yay or no on that. Meaning if they say no, the video will be automatically blocked and will not be visible for nobody. So that's how that works. So Gremlins, I'm surprised that it's still up. Maybe WB is kind of looking at the shit and they kind of just said, hey, if it's cool. So, hey, regardless, I'm working, man, look, Fees, when I say I'm working on I partially did my beats. I partially fought with FL Studio and kind of was starting to get it down, but I got to get back onto it now. I got a friend of mine who is a producer, and bro got some hard ass sounds, but at the same time, I'm like, if I'm gonna do an intro, I want my shit to be hard. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like a lot of the reactions that I do, some of the what I would say the popular reactions, I want to take certain clips out of those, specifically of certain scenes that I react to, with certain ways I react to certain scenes. I want to kind of clip out some of that stuff, you feel me, and kind of montage it in a way with the actual hard ass sound, you feel me. And I want to do that, but I ain't got enough, reaction type shit to actually do the little, a 10-second or 20-second montage of what I think would be dope for an actual intro. But the intro, man, wait for it. Because I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm trying to, like I said, you seen me, Fees. I'm trying to work the YouTube and the Twitch at the same time. So I'm scattered all over the place, man. But I'm working things kind of at my pace, basically. Slow enough to where I don't get exhausted with it or just get lost in the sauce. You feel me? Like my boy Wop said, hey, you can have the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? You lost without the sauce, you feel me? But you can also get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? But don't get lost in the sauce, man. Hey, yeah, and that's why I said with my actual job, like I said, I work a little bit over 80 hours a week. And like I said, the actual hours that goes into editing these movies, and now the shows are quick to edit once I actually do start editing the shows, because breaking down like 30 or 40 minutes is like damn near about maybe 2-3 hours worth of actual time. But for the movies, that's like damn near an hour, maybe 50 something minutes and on up, and we talk about damn near 3 hours on someone. Like I said, for Blood In, Blood Out, I wanted to for sure do 2 parts, not because it would be easier on the editing process, because it still is a long process. If it's anything over like an hour and 30 minutes, just know you probably putting in more than 3 hours if you really do care about what you're editing. Because as you see with me, I like to put in what I think are somewhat the best scenes. Maybe not be the best scenes of the movie necessarily, but to me, they're the best scenes. I think they're the most entertaining part out of a whole entertaining movie. You feel me? So I pick what I think should really be shown. So I put a lot of time into the editing. So it takes me a while for real to edit those movies. But that being said, it's a lot of time on it. Just know it's a lot of time editing these movies. On top of that, actually reacting to everything in real time. And like I said, I don't hardly sleep, man. I don't hardly sleep at a point, but I don't do the reactions tired. I like to make sure I'm energetic for my reactions. As you can see, I like to be actually into it. I don't want to be all sluggish. Not for when my editing process. Now I be sluggish as hell, but I get it how I want it. You know what I mean? I want to make sure the shit looks dope. You feel me? I want to make sure my shit looks hard. I want to set myself apart from other creators on here. You know what I mean? Like, I actually want to. I want to be seen that I do actually care. You feel me? And I do care because I'm what you call a real movie connoisseur. Like, I swear to God, I'm real. I might not be a real film critic, and I don't know how to say all the technical stuff, but I know how to say in general what I like about a movie. If I like some shit, I like some shit. And when y'all get in them comments and y'all hit me on the technical aspects, that's why I say I look at y'all like the reviewers, bro. Hold on, who this is? Bubba. I see your shit, Bubba. I be seeing your shit. I got your. I said earlier at this live, I see all those comments. I don't respond right away because I'm in the middle of doing everything. You feel me? And I respond late as hell to shit. But I see everything that pops up. So all the movie recommendations y'all did recommend, especially over there in Blood In, Blood Out. I done seen every comment in Blood In, Blood Out. I just ain't responding to everything because I said I need to let that shit kind of sizzle a little bit so I can, not trying to just catch up. You feel me? So I'm gonna let it calm down a little bit that way. I hope it don't calm down too soon. I wanted to keep the hype train going for your boy, man. Keep looking out for your boy, man. But Buffalo, I got your recommendations. I think you said Blue Story, something like that. Blue Story. I think you said that. Blue Story, and I don't know if you're one of the ones that said Boulevard Nights, but you're the only one I think who said Blue Story. So Blue Story, I got that on the list right now. City of Guys on the way. That's why I said, Feeds, you recommended that shit in the strap reaction. That's one of the reactions that you can see I was just really starting to get started in this. So Feeds, I got you on City of Guys, man. City of God in New Jersey Drive, they coming, man. But as far as it goes, like I said, I want to do this like I said, this ain't something I'm just gonna really be on too long. I just wanted to have this for the playback later for when people come through, especially from the Blood In, Blood Out. That's why I made sure to put that title up there. So a lot of people that probably is in the comments like, hey man, like what the hell are you seeing? I'm like, yeah, I was seeing this shit. Mi Vida Loca, I got that. You got barbecue feast. I say earlier, I said I don't know what the other reaction, I don't know what the other movie was they were talking about react to, but I got something like Vida Loca or something. So it's called Mi Vida Loca. Okay, shit, yeah, that shit I had. That's why I said, Bubba, everybody that made their recommendations over there, I got them. Like, that's why I said I just don't respond fast to comments because I be trying to react and edit at the same time. So it's a lot of shit going down, man. I'm trying to push out as much content as possible as I can for everybody. So as far as it goes, like I said, Blood In, Blood Out Part 2 dropping this week of the video. Y'all are gonna probably see my show reactions pop up before the Blood In, Blood Out Part 2. If y'all, trust me, y'all not here for the shows, everything isn't for everybody over here. Keep that in mind. It's not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody, but I happen to like everything that I put up. So because of that, I do it for the people that like certain things. Just like y'all like certain things, I'm going to do it for y'all because I also like those certain things. So I ain't just, trying to appeal to, what's popping. As you can see, I could have did some mainstream movies from the get-go that I haven't seen that are big and be like some of the other creators, and it wouldn't be nothing wrong with that, but I feel like that would just be trying to purposely appeal to a certain audience. So I'd rather let people come over here and vibe with your boy whenever y'all happen to stumble on the channel, which I want this shit to be organic pretty much. I want people to be over here that like dope movies and shows and really be in those comments and at the same time having good ass conversations about what y'all enjoy about these things, and at the same time giving that background information that makes these movies and shows interesting, not for me, not just for me, but for everybody, because it's people that lurk in the comments and they want to they just in the comment, they want to be hip to certain stuff on shit that they like and enjoy too. So hey, if y'all gonna hip me, hip everybody else, you feel me? So it's not just for me to respond to you, it's also for the other people that just want to learn interesting things about stuff that they also love. So that's why I enjoy seeing y'all in those comments, because it's not just for you, boy. I like seeing when y'all interact, because I just like to read, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I do respond when I feel like it should be a response from me. So just know, if I like it hard to comment, I actually read these comments, y'all. I do not just, like I was saying earlier, I do not just like hard and say skip, like hard, skip, like hard, skip. I like to read the shit. I like to be hip to real information. That I ask a lot of questions in these movies, y'all. I noticed that about myself now. I ask a lot of questions when I'm thinking out loud, because I don't know some shit and I want to know some shit. So I'm asking, I be hoping that y'all answering. Y'all do be answering them shit. So I'm like, fuck. I learned what orale means. Either way, I don't give a damn what context you put it in. I don't care what context you put it in. Alright, I understand it means something like what up or yo, however you say it, it's along that lines. But it's like if I was to say, I ain't gonna keep saying, I try. See, that's in my verbiage. That's in my natural verbiage. I say the quote unquote N word a lot of times. So I try to make sure, because I know YouTube is different. You gotta be kind of careful with how much you mention shit. But the way that you could say the N word in a certain way, it could come off in context as, love or hate. Like, hey, you bitch ass N word, and then, hey, that's, he ain't fucking with you. Or, hey, what up, my N word? You feel? It's like it's love, but it seems like orally kind of falls in that context, basically. Like, hey, so either way, the way that they mention it so far in goddamn American Me and Blood In, Blood Out, I'm starting to say that, I don't think I like the context that they're saying this word in, and I don't think I even want to use that motherfucker, because I don't want to say it in the wrong context, because the only thing I know about that shit is if you say it in whatever context they saying, it ends with prison, it ends with fucking chon chon, and it ends with motherfucking Cinderellas finding fellas. I don't want to goddamn use the word, man. That's a scary word to me at this point. So I don't even want to hear that motherfucker. Y'all just don't understand. That word bothers me now. Oh man. Oh man. Hell nah, get up out of here with that shit. I do not have no chon. I don't even know what a chon is. I don't know what that shit is, but I know I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it is, because it don't sound like something I even need to know. I learned in, I think, the American Me reaction on the comments, I asked something about what the hell is a mayete? Like, what the fuck is a mayete? I don't know. I said, I don't know what that is, but I know I don't like how that shit sound. I know it's fucked up in some kind of way, because I forgot what they kept calling white people, but then they said something, and I'm like, well, it's only black people, Mexican people, and white people in there, so what the hell? So if they refer to this as white people, then that means they gotta be referring to black people as the mayete shit. So what the hell is a mayete? I said, I don't know what that shit is, but it's offensive as fuck to me in a way. I don't know why. And sure enough, hey, y'all answered it. That's why I say I love the comments, because even though I don't reply, I do read everything, bro. I love getting hip to shit, man. But I said, goddamn, it means something like a big black dung beetle. Shout out to whoever let me know that. I appreciate that. But like a big black dung beetle, and I said, motherfuckers call me a big black dung beetle? I said, that's some bullshit, cause I don't even like beetles, bro. Like, them shits be, I said, that's fucked up. That's how you know how fucked up a slur that is, cause don't nobody like no big black dumb beetles, and that's messed up, man. I said, I'm highly offended by this shit. I'm highly offended by this shit, man, like, for real. But I said, hey, thank you for letting me know that, man, because I said, I don't know why I don't like that word, but now I know. And even this is to say, like I said, when I say I see everything, I might not reply right away. I mean, I see everything, y'all. Even over there in my reaction to what's my movie with my boy Chaz in it? It's the Mafia movie. It's a good ass Mafia movie. It's a classic. It's Chaz when it's his story. I know it's Chaz's story when he was a kid coming up. What's the name of it? It's definitely not no term of endearment. That's far from a term of endearment. I don't know what the hell that is right there, fetus, but that's a messed up term, man. Oh man. I ain't see what y'all ain't over here. That's why I say I'm missing out a few things here. Hey, bad term, black. It definitely is a black. Hey, it's a super bad term, man. Bronx Tales. That's what it is. Appreciate that, boy. Bronx Tales. I see people starting to kind of get on Bronx Tales now too. Like I said, a lot of stuff that I'm putting up here is not necessarily meant to just automatically get traction to it right away. Because I'm the little guy right now. I like being a little guy because, hey, it is what it is, man. I ain't trying to goddamn be too huge or nothing like that. But as far as it go, because like I said, I do this for the fun of it, y'all. That's kind of why I make sure to try to be consistent as possible because I get people actually waiting for shit. So I try to be consistent with it. But I do this kind of for the fun. That's why I just react to these on like my off days and whatnot. But I edit throughout the entire weeks on my actual work week to try to get it out to y'all. You feel me? But as far as it goes, y'all in the Bronx Tales that's starting to get over there. I see some of y'all in the comments. I learned what Mullion is. I learned what Mullion. That's why I say I read everything, y'all, because I want to. When I ask these questions, I don't just ask them to ask them. I literally want to know shit. So I learned what fucking Mullion is. I said, it's a lot of offensive shit in these movies, bro. Like, I said, but at the same time, I learned that it's kind of like the context, though, for that one. It could be used to disrespect, but it could also be used not necessarily in a term of disrespect. Like, Mullion, apparently how it could be said by things could be on some bullshit with black people. But it also can mean basically how it can basically just mean colored, basically just colored person. That's all it is. Like, and the way Chaz's character was saying it, he wasn't saying it in a way what I would say is the offensive way of saying. He was saying it in a way like, you rocking with the colored girls, see. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Cause Chad, he fought with the brown sugar. You feel me? So that's all I need to know. Chad fought with the brown sugar, okay? So hey, man, he wasn't saying it in that way, but it could be used in that way. So that's why I'm like, ugh, man. See, but that's why I'm glad to know certain stuff is about the context. Now it don't matter how you put my yet there. Now that shit is offensive in every way. So I know for a fact that's an offensive term for sure. That ain't about no context right there. But I'm learning about a lot of words that can be meant in different ways with context. Also, I'm learning a lot of background information in general with like how these movies even come to be. See, I didn't realize. Now I learned a little while ago before that the Bronx Tale movie is technically Chaz's story that was loosely based off his life when he was a kid. I'm like, holy shit, motherfucker kind of live like this for real. And it got me more interested into why I started to look into it a little bit more. And I'm like, yo, this dude had an interesting life. I watched his interview with Michael. God damn it, Michael Frenzies or Chazy or something like that. It's Michael Frenzies, I think that's the American way basically saying it. But Michael Frenzies, I watched his interview with Michael Frenzies and him talk a little bit more. He kind of talked about the Bronx Tales and what did you say, Feed? Oh, Franchise. Franchise. So how you say it, Franchise? Michael Franchise? Or is it Franchise? Franchise. See, that's why I said, man, I be liking to hear names out loud too. So, and I appreciate when y'all actually kind of put it in a way where I can kind of see how to pronounce it. But that's why I say I think that's one of them names I got to hear out loud again. Yeah, but I think it's either Michael Franchise, friends. Either way, he's a motherfucker that I like watching here and there too. I like watching Michael's interviews. Like his shit be dope, and in general when he just be talking, it be dope. But I didn't look at the one he did with Chaz, but I watched it after the Bronx Tales, and I was like, yo, this motherfucker had an interesting life for real, and I'm starting to see what, you know. Either way, I knew that was his thing, his story. I didn't know that Robert De Niro was necessarily the director of this film. I didn't know he was a director. I think somebody kind of mentioned that when they said it was Chaz's story, but I didn't really catch it. I think I might have missed it if somebody said it earlier, but I know somebody recently had commented on that video probably a few days ago at the current time of this live right here. And I was like, wait a second. Robert De Niro directed that shit? And apparently it was some big issue or whatever to where it was an issue with something like Chaz wanted to, they was kind of giving him a hard time about it. Shit, I forgot I gotta go back through that comment again. But when I say I read everything because I love knowing stuff about these movies, even with, like I said, because I'm all over the place with it, because I love just seeing what the information that I'm not hip to, I like y'all hipping me to. My boy Tony Jaa, I just got into Tony Jaa through Ong Bak. I just got into Tony Jaa through that movie, and motherfuckers recommended another Tony Jaa movie, The Protector. Now in that movie, I think it was some scene where he was like being chased in the warehouse and whatnot, and dude was either on a 4-wheeler or a dirt bike chasing him through the warehouse, and it was coming up to like this big old pan of glass, and at the bottom, obviously it's the bottom, it's the bottom, they at the top level of the warehouse at this point, and Tony Jaa was running while dude was on a 4-wheeler or a dirt bike chasing him. And Tony look at this big old pan of glass, and he just runs straight up that shit, do a backflip off, while bro ends up crashing through the glass as Tony Jaa running up that motherfucker hitting the backflip. And shit, I asked somewhere, and I'm like, yo, y'all keep telling me this dude is doing all his stunts and shit, and this shit is hard, bro. Like, I never thought I would see anybody similar to Jackie Chan in my life. But I was wondering if they did that shit in one take. Somebody let me know, yeah, that shit was in one take. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I said, this Tony Jaa motherfucker going crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. It be so, I get excited about those scenes and shit like that. Just, yeah, you can tell I really do love these movies, especially when they're actually good movies. I love movies, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just a big fan of these motherfuckers. But hold on. I see you, Fetus. Hold up. I seen Sammy the Bull's interview. Now, Sammy the Bull's interview is dope as hell. Now, I seen Sammy. That's why I say I be watching Michael's channel. I don't watch it for, like, I don't watch all the interviews I haven't watched all the interviews he had. But I think at the time of this live, I got into Michael Frenzy's channel probably at the time of this live at the date and whatnot. Maybe, because we in 2023. Happy New Year's. I ain't even say Happy New Year. I apologize. Happy New Year's to everybody, man. I hope everybody having a good New Year's. I hope everybody had good holidays in general, straight up. And, hey, welcome to 2023, man. We up in this motherfucker, man. We here. But, Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's, man. I hope everybody's straight out there, bro. Like, for real. But yeah, Michael Frenzy, we in 2023. I got into Michael Frenzy's channel maybe some months back. I would say probably February or March of 2022. I got into his channel. So I watched a good bit of like his solo stuff, kind of just him speaking on certain topics and whatnot, and his time in the mafia and all that. And I started watching some of his interviews probably a couple months back. I didn't really too much get into the interview part, but I learned about the Sammy the Bull dude through his stuff. And I know who Gotti is. Now, if you into any mob stuff, then you know who John Gotti is. You feel me? But I didn't necessarily know about the right-hand dude, Sammy the Bull, and all that. And I got into his shit on his interview with Mike. I'm like, yo, this dude is out of prison. This motherfucker is, that sound like he did some shit. Like, how he got out of prison like that, really? As they went more into it, I'm like, ooh, it's a cold game, bro. It's a cold game, my boy. I can't even lie to you. Hey, it's dirty now. Hey, your right hand might really be your left hand. That's all I'm saying. So it's a cold game, but yeah, Sammy the Bull shit was dope. I got in his shit. I got in the Sammy the Bull interview. Yeah, that. But I wouldn't say Tony Jaa. See, here's where I might run into certain issues with people on here where they might feel that I might be saying something in what you could call a hating ass manner. I'm not hating. Let me make sure I get this out. I am a fan now of Tony Jaa. Like, I still gotta watch the rest of bruh movies, whatever he's been in. I gotta watch more shit. Like I said, I seen Bach. I've seen The Protector. I've heard in the comments I think on the Ong-Bak reaction. Like I said, I be seeing everything. That was also recently at the time of this live. But I heard somewhere I need to continue the Ong-Bak series. I was like, well, shit, how many of these movies is it? So I looked, and I think it's like 3 of them. So I said, oh, shit, I'm going to have to watch. I'm going to have to see what it's talking about, especially with some more Tony Jaa. I got to see. It's kind of like Jackie Chan with the super cop shit, man. Like, you gotta watch all the super cops. If you don't watch all the super cop movies, man, you tripping, bro. If you watch the first one and you ain't watch the rest of the motherfucker, you tripping, bro. So I'm thinking Ong-Bak is kind of the same. So I definitely I said I'm gonna react to the rest of those movies. But that being said, yeah, I'm not saying this in no hating ass way. I'm loving Tony Jaa, man. The fact that, you know, bro, really on that shit for real. Like, I never thought in my lifetime I would see anybody at all take the craft of what Tony Jaa is doing as serious somebody like Jackie Chan. Like, that's a different level of acting. It's kind of like, you know, Tom Cruise is a, I want to say a less version of what Jackie is on that, but you know what I mean. I love Tom Cruise. Let's just say I love Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise do some crazy extreme shit. Have y'all seen oh, you know what? I gotta throw that on my list too. I gotta throw the Mission Impossible movies on my list. I haven't seen none of the Mission Impossible movies. I know he's in them, and the only time I actually hear anything about Mission Impossible, well, from I guess those earlier movies all the way up to now in today's time of 2023 now at least, it usually comes out with him doing some crazy ass stunt, some big ass stunt and shit. It's like, whoa, Tom Cruise has lost his fucking mind. Like, what is he doing now? And that be the shit that makes me want to watch the movies, but I never actually get around to watching them. But yeah, because of the channel, I am gonna watch them now. I ain't gonna lie. It'll make great content, so I'll go ahead and actually watch them now. But haven't seen a single Mission Impossible movie. But either way, I recently saw this stunt, I guess, for the new Mission Impossible coming out that he did, where he's like on a dirt bike or whatever, and he's about to go. They're in like Sweden or some shit on top of a big ass mountain, and he's driving this dirt bike up this ramp. And I don't know how far down that shit goes, but it goes down to never and beyond. And Tom Cruise is crazy enough to drive that shit up the ramp, jump off the motherfucker, free fall down, and parachute and shit. And it's like, Tom, you're like 60-something years old, ain't it, my boy? Like, God, he makes me feel damn near old as shit seeing his old ass doing all. I'm like, man, I gotta step it up out here. Maybe I gotta do me some goddamn stunts right quick, you know? But that being said, Tom Cruise isn't necessarily like a lesser version of Jackie Chan to me, but I would say the physicality of Jackie Chan can't really be matched by anybody to me, in my opinion. Like, the stunts, yeah, people can do the stunts, but the physicality of Jackie Chan, you understand what I'm saying? When I say that's one of my favorite actors, he's one of my favorite actors. The physicality of Jackie Chan, the comedic timing of Jackie Chan on top of the physicality is like, bruh, I don't know what to compare it to. So that being said, Tom Cruise, big fan, but I don't think nobody necessarily captures what Jackie Chan is on, because it's different. You can Jackie Chan to Jackie Chan, Tom Cruise, Tony Jaa is Tony Jaa. Let's basically just put it like that. They're all greats. You feel me in their own rights. You know what I mean? It's kind of going back to the when I go back to Tony Jaa and Jackie Chan. Take time out for a sec. Um, it's like Michael Jordan. You got Michael Jordan and you got LeBron James. You got Michael Jordan. You got LeBron James. They're both amazing, great athletes. They're like they're the top dogs for real. They're goats. They're both goats. Like, but I don't want to start that kind of debate. But you know what I'm saying. You got, without me saying it, because I'm not saying neither one is better than the other. Because they're great in their own eras for what they do, and they're goats in their own eras for what they did and currently doing at the moment. Time of his life, LeBron's still the GOAT, still playing. But they're both great in their own rights. Jackie Chan, Michael Jordan. That's a different era, that's a different time period. And he's still doing his thing. I'm like, Jackie's still out here doing. I haven't seen the other movie he did. I guess the serious type movie he did where he was like he was a cop or something, or an agent, something like that. I haven't seen. What the hell was that Jackie Chan movie? It's not recent. It's not recent, but it was like the latest thing that he had did. Basically, I can't remember it. It's him technically kind of at his older age, but it's a serious Jackie Chan, not a comedy movie. This is like some terrorist stuff and all that. And I haven't seen that one, but I seen Jackie Chan apparently was whooping ass in the trailer, so I'm like, I gotta see that at some point. But Jackie Chan in his prime movies, basically, that's a different breed. That's a different breed of what Jackie was doing. Just like Tony Jaa is technically a different breed, because ain't nobody able to do this shit like Tony Jaa is doing right now. Ain't nobody fucking with Tony Jaa right now. From what I can see, from the few movies that I've seen, the only 2 movies I haven't seen of Tony Jaa, ain't nobody fucking with this guy, man. It is what it is. My boy LeBron James out here. But Jackie Chan that's Mike, man. That's Mike. So the comparison of saying, hey, Tony Jaa up there like Jackie Chan, no, he might not necessarily be, again, because they're their own person. They just overall say Tony Jaa again. Say Tony Jaa is Tony Jaa. GOAT in my book already just off of 2 movies. And apparently he has a long little list. So I can't even wait to get to the rest of his shit and see what else he's doing, because this dude's amazing. But Jackie, I'ma always be biased when it comes to Jackie. There's nobody on Jackie Chan's level. I don't give a damn who it is. Nobody on Jackie Chan's level. Just keep that in mind. When it comes to me, don't nobody touch. Don't Jackie Chan still have like the world record or some shit for most broken bones or something like that? Most broken bones. To have that as being a star, and you got some shit like that on your book, and you're the star, sir. You have a whole stunt team. Why the hell? And that's the same thing I say for Tony Jaa. My guy, you a star. Why the hell are you? You feel me? Like, I love these 2, but I will never like necessarily put them in the same thing. Not because I think one is less than the other, but just because I'm like, it's the same, it's similar on the aspects of how they go, on the seriousness that they put into the art of what they do. It's the same to me, intensity, the same like drive and whatnot. Just, it looks, the magic they make on that camera is similar to me in every way. So I'm always gonna look at Tony as like, damn, this is the next level after Jackie Chan, you feel me? So that being said, that ain't no hating shit. I didn't diss nobody. I love Tony Jaa so far, and I'm ready. I want y'all to recommend some more Tony Jaa movies too. So as far as it go, that's where I'm at with the Jackie Chan. That was when you brought up, you wasn't comparing barbecue feeds. You wasn't comparing, but when you had kind of brought them up in the same thing like that, I understand exactly what you mean. But that's why I say, when I say it vocally, I want to make sure I'm clear on it and not coming off like, oh, well, he likes Jackie, man. He think Tony's not up there. Like, nah, Tony's definitely up there. He's up there. He's up there way more than a lot of these other actors. But like I said, the only person I can think American-wise that's kind of on that level too, like a Jackie and Tony, was, like I said, my boy Tom Cruise, and I still got to see all the Mission Impossible movies. So, hey, these big-ass stunts Tom Cruise keep coming out when these new Mission Impossible movies come out. I gotta actually see these movies so I can see what's going on with these stunts and how they look on the screen. Cause my boy be wild and he do the most for them damn movies. So Mission Impossible reactions, I'm gonna start. I guess what Mission Impossible 1, whatever that is. I know one of them. I seen a clip on what it was. Well, y'all know how they do. It's like it be the little clips and shit that be on YouTube. I seen one of the clips. I don't know which Mission Impossible movie exactly, but one of them where I think he's fighting with a motorcycle or some shit. Like, the motherfuckers is fighting on motor. Like, they literally lifting the motorcycles up and fighting and shit. And I'm like, yo, these dudes getting wild over here, bro. Like, they fighting, they motorcycle fight. I know I gotta see this shit. Nah, come on, it's just fighting with motorcycles. So, yeah, the Mission Impossible, I'm definitely about to get on that. But just this, like I said, was to basically answer a lot of comments without answering the comments right now, because some of the comments I am, like I said, going to go into and I'm going to actually respond to. And also this just acknowledge that, yes, I see everything, y'all. I see everything. Might be 8-10 days. I do apologize again. Like I said, if I'm responding that late, if I do give a response or like the comment, just to let you know I read it at least. It's gonna be some days sometime, but this was kind of let you know, hey, I'm not just ignoring shit that y'all putting out there. I see, when I say everything pops up on my phone immediately. So as soon as I see it, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this shit dope. Cause like I said, y'all put a lot of stuff in those damn comments. When I say y'all got so much real, like, cool ass information that I'm just taking it in. I'm just like, yo, this is dope. And I keep forgetting at the same time, like, oh, I gotta kind of respond to some of these too. Shit. Oh yeah. I can't just read and just enjoy the comments. Like, well, I can. That's why I said some comments I know is just there for the background information. It's not necessarily there for like a response. But, you know, sometimes I do like responding to even those, you feel me? And some of the comments is like, okay, I know what I need to respond to. So, like I said, I take my time to get around everything just to make sure I don't burn myself out. And when I say I got maybe at the current time of this live, maybe about, which isn't a whole lot, but, you know, about maybe 30-something comments at best. Small numbers, a small number technically, you know, but that's spread throughout kind of everything on here. And it's like, okay, so that's different kind of topics that I'm putting my head space into on touching on if I do respond to these. Like I said, I like to actually, you know, respond if I'm going to respond, you know what I mean? So y'all seen my response. If y'all been over here for a while, y'all have seen how I respond to some of these comments. So as far as it go, it's because I really do appreciate that y'all actually take the time and the energy out of your life to even, you feel me? So that's why I say I don't want to just bullshit y'all over here. You know, that's not what we doing over here. This supposed to be, this like a community of motherfuckers I'm trying to put together that just love dope movies, love dope anime, shows, whatever it is you're into. The stuff that I'm enjoying, I like everybody else that's over here to also be able to. I just want to have my own community of people, basically, that fuck with the shit that I be fucking with, even though you don't rock with necessarily everything I watch. Cause I don't want everybody just necessarily like every single thing I do over here. Like I said, it's not for everything isn't for everybody on this channel. I do a lot of everything for a little bit of everybody, but these are all things that I enjoy though. So all my taste isn't supposed to be everybody's taste. Otherwise, y'all kind of be dick riding at that point if y'all really liking everything. And we don't need dick riding. We need motherfuckers over here that like what they like, you feel me? And at the same time, keep the conversation going on those things that y'all liking. And I want to be able to see these conversations and get in on these conversations because I just love the conversations, for real. That's all I love. I love the conversations mainly out of these movies, these shows, the anime. I love the conversations that go along with it. So please keep those comments coming. Even if you don't see me respond for days, please. It's not just for me to respond, it's I want everybody to be in it, you know. So when I see y'all really in those comments, not just commenting, but y'all also are getting in on other comments too, and you're kind of adding even more to it, it's like, yo, that's dope. And I'm taking all this shit in. So you know what I mean? Like, what you said, Fetus? All up. Man, we still in this thing, Pete. We still in this thing, man. I know I said I wasn't gonna be on here long. It's about an hour now. I gotta get ready to get out of here because it's about what time? Because I said I'm gonna try to get to Blood In, Blood Out Part 2. I'm gonna try to start to get a majority of that knocked out today so I can upload it at the current time. You'll see the date at the bottom of this video for anybody watching in the playbacks. At the current time of this live, I'm trying to get it out by the next day. If it's not out by the next day, like I said, it is going to be out the week of this live, of the date that you're seeing. It's going to be out before this week ends for sure. But y'all tearing me up on that goddamn Blood In, Blood Out. Y'all really not letting me goddamn take a break on that. I'm thinking about it now. Y'all really not letting me take no break, man. I don't break. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I be up 24/7. You feel me? And I do this for the fun. So I'm cool, but goddamn. Yeah, we go. It's hard to keep the algorithm going, Fetus. It's hard to keep. Like I said earlier, like y'all moving so goddamn fast, y'all breaking the algorithm. Like the actual amount of likes and views on these videos that you might see on your end. That's not what's showing up on the studio. The studio is showing way more, and the actual, like, I guess, either way, on your end, y'all are seeing the stuff come up late. If you actually look at those likes and those views, just know on my end, it's showing its way higher because it's trying to catch up. Like, the actual video that y'all see on y'all end, it's trying to catch up to the algorithm. Technically, the algorithm isn't even caught up to the algorithm. The algorithm is slightly behind. That's why I'm like, y'all going hard, and it's making me want to go harder. And I'm like, God damn, man. Like, just when I start to kind of be like, and I'm like, I look, I say, oh shit, they really running it off. I said, damn, man. I said, you know what? This is motivation like a motherfucker. I said, I'm just glad to see everybody rocking me from whatever part of the world you in. Over there, I was hyped up to see some people over there in California was rocking with your boy. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, y'all out there in Cali hipping me to the Cali culture. I'm learning about lowriders with stuff like, I guess they would use sandbags or some shit in the motherfucker. I gotta go back to that comment. It's something about they would put sandbags in the trunk or something, and it would lower the lowrider, I guess, to a certain length. But in California, it's some weird law where the bumper is supposed to be like 10 inches or some shit up off the ground. I didn't even know it was stuff like no laws like that necessarily. I'm like, what the hell kind of law is that? That's some weird shit. But you know, I'm getting hip to other things and that's, you know, in other cultures, and that's even more fun. Like, it goes from, like I said, people in Cali, you know, dealing with the Latin culture. I'm learning a lot with that. I'm learning certain things with the Asian culture. Like, shout out to everybody in that Asian region, because like I said, they hipping your boy to a lot of Tony Jaa movies for sure. But I need more movies. I'm about to get on this. It's a martial art superhero franchise over there. All I know is the first movie and two, based like on some Marvel shit, is a movie called Gundala. I gotta watch that shit. It looks kind of, well, no, I didn't get to see nothing yet. I kept myself from watching the trailer because I don't want to necessarily like take away any type of punch that movie might have. But I know it's supposed to be some martial arts, superhero stuff, like the Marvel and DC. Well, do I want to say DC? Yeah, we'll have a conversation about Marvel and DC later, man. That's probably gonna be on the Twitch. I ain't gonna lie. But it's like some Marvel shit. We're gonna kick DC out of this. It's like some Marvel shit, like the dope ass movies and whatnot. So I gotta get into Gundala. So shout out to everybody over there in that Asian region, wherever you from, whether it's Korea, the Philippines, Japan. Shout out to every single one of y'all that actually rock me like way over here, man. I'm just a country boy out here in the South, man. Like straight up. That I don't know how to say it. I ain't really, no big deal or nothing. So I appreciate y'all even rocking me from that far. Everybody over there in the UK, Peaky Blinders. I'm coming back with some more Peaky Blinders, man. Peaky Blinders, it's on the way, y'all. This is the last season of it. On top of that, gotta go out with a bang. I'm thinking of doing something for the last episode of it. I'm thinking about the last episode of the final season of Peaky Blinders. I'm thinking about doing some, I want to do some dapper shit. Like I said, I like to be comfortable and just in my chill vibe, you feel me? When I'm at home, I just throw on the sweats, just throw on the t-shirt, and I get to watch movies. You feel me? I don't really dress up or none of that stuff unless I'm going out or something, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking about for Peaky Blinders, man, I might be on my Dapper Dan shit for Peaky Blinders. I ain't gonna lie, that final episode, I'm thinking about trying to, anybody that's over there in the UK, hit me to some shit like, I don't know, certain like tailor shops and whatever. I'm not gonna go crazy and get no super tailor-made shit, but it's certain stuff y'all got over there with attire that I'm like, you know what, man, I ain't gonna lie, Peaky Blinders shit for like the last episode. You feel me? Like your boy wanna look more fresh than Tommy Shelby. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gonna turn up on that last episode in some kind of way, but I'm just amazed by the different people from all over these different cultures, these different, that's why I say I might not respond right away to comments, but like I said, I read every comment that comes across, every comment. I just don't respond right away because like I said, if I do respond, if y'all see my responses to a lot of comments, you might see that I kind of, just like how I talk, I get a little long-winded even in my comments. So it's like when I respond, I get somewhat long-winded. So imagine doing that for like 30 or 40 something different comments on, you know what I'm saying? And I will do it. That's the thing. But I get to it super late. So like I said, certain comments it might be damn near 10, 15 days. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to multitask everything. When I say, even with the Twitch, y'all, that's where I will be doing the actual reviews of certain movies, certain shows, certain anime, and in general, just general topics. Over on the Twitch is where, also that's why I have my co-host. Y'all gonna see like two of my friends that I'm gonna have in rotation that pretty much close to enjoys this as much as me. Now, I don't think nobody necessarily has the type of energy that I have for this like this, but they definitely on the level of we're able to bounce back and forth for real. So you're going to see my co-host base over there on the Twitch where we actually do review these, and y'all can come over there live just like y'all over here live. Y'all can get over there live. And like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm taking in the comments from y'all or information from these movies, these shows, and the anime, that's the stuff that I'm pretty much going to have for my notes when actually reviewing these movies and shows and whatnot. So y'all in the comments are my notes, like for real. Like I gather my own notes and whatnot. I take my own intake on everything, but I also find out a lot of stuff through y'all, which is why I ask so much stuff, because hey, I kind of have a long game plan in mind, y'all. So again, it's a reason behind a lot of stuff that I do, y'all. The editing of these videos, how they come out and whatnot. It's a reason, and when I ask all these questions, it's a reason. So, like I said, I use what y'all give me, what y'all hit me on to make my content even more interesting that I'm gonna do over there on the Twitch. And like I said, those videos, if you don't catch them live, they're gonna be edited and put over here on the YouTube. But regardless of them not being live and just being an edited version put over here on YouTube, it's still gonna make great content. Y'all really are gonna appreciate those videos. I think y'all gonna enjoy those a lot. And hell, if y'all don't catch them live, it's sure gonna make you want to get over there live. Because like I said, a lot of what y'all put in these comments, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put it in a verbal context over there on the Twitch. So y'all better get over there for them reviews, man. Y'all better check your boy. So I'm gonna be doing the review part over there on the Twitch. Also, I'm gonna be doing the gaming part over there on Twitch. I definitely game like motherfuckers. So it's gonna be two things. But like I said, those reviews are gonna be edited and put over here. But I'm gonna have a separate channel though for those actual reviews. I'm gonna put a few of them on this channel, but I'm gonna have like I said, a separate channel in general for the actual review part. I want to keep this mainly the reaction channel. You know what I mean? So it'll be a few of those reviews that I edit put on here, but I will have a separate channel for that y'all can view that on. So yeah, y'all. I appreciate the comments in general, y'all. In general, I appreciate y'all even hitting that like button and subscribing. It really helps me out, and I ain't got no words for it except thank you, bro. Like, that's all I can give y'all is a thank you. So just know I don't give a damn in retrospect to other channels, however big they are. All I care about is the fact that it's actual people that actually, you know, rock with your boy, vibe on the same type of stuff, and we have good conversations over here. That's my main thing, because like I said, I have a good job, y'all. You feel me? I actually, you know, every job comes with stress, but I enjoy what I do for a living, y'all. You know what I mean? So even though it's long, you know, 80-hour work weeks and shit, I enjoy what I do. So I'm not in a hurry to necessarily try to make any type of money for real over here on YouTube or even on the Twitch. This is mainly just what I'm doing, you know, like I said, for fun, and the fact of it's kind of a, like I say, every job has stress, and it's kind of a stress reliever to just be over here, get over here and talk to like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? So y'all help out a lot with that. So that's why I kind of do this, and that's why I do appreciate the comments, because y'all stressful out here, man. It really is. And just to be able to see y'all in there and turn me up even more on some of these movies and shows, hey, you know what I mean? But either way, I know I already said way earlier here, like, look, I'm not going to be on here too long because I got to get to editing all these videos, and I got to get ready to put out Blood In, Blood Out Part 2. So I ain't got time to keep jabbering my mouth. So I do appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Like I said, as far as it goes, I hope everybody having a good ass New Year right now, straight up. We gonna make it the best New Year possible. I want 2023 to goddamn be, hey, I wanted to be the move. I wanted to be the move for, like, you know, everybody, you know what I mean? So shit, I gotta get me some cough drops right quick. I'm starting to feel my throat go. Not because I'm doing a lot of talking, I always talk a lot, but I'm starting to feel my throat go. So I've been feeling that all morning, y'all. Might get some cough drops. But I'm gonna wrap it up right here, y'all. And shoot, I appreciate anybody that was in here live and whatnot. If you're watching this on the playback, appreciate that. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Like I said, the comments, I see the comments, y'all. I see them. But we gonna wrap it up right here, people. Y'all know what to do, man. Just make sure y'all be safe, and I'm gonna catch y'all, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all real soon, trust me. And hey, Orlay, goddamn Orlay.